Hi, Todd Wente here with Path to Progress for December 9th, 2025. Back in the mobile office, getting ready to start out my day and just finishing a workout. Harder workout than yesterday, pushed myself a little differently. Felt good. Today, as I'm thinking about progress, I'm thinking about a conversation that I had with a friend back just a couple of days ago, and we were talking about the nature of the nature of people, especially men, here in Western United States. We have this image, this romanticized image of the self-made man, the person who, as a result of his grit and his tenacity and his take no prisoners attitude and never say die and all this kind of stuff, the John Wayne or the Clint Eastwood kind of look and character. If you've been around Western films in Western United States, you know what I'm talking about. And we have this idea of the self-made man, that this individual just did it all themselves, and if a bear got in the way, they'd beat up the bear and make the bear beg for mercy, all this kind of stuff. And it's all a lie. The self-made man is a lie. And unfortunately, it is a lie that persists for many of us in the Western United States, in the United States in general, perhaps in the world in general. The idea of a self-made man is that they did it all themselves. They did not need help. They did not need assistance. They didn't need anything. And the reality is, no one is a self-made man. No one is a self-made woman. I remember reading an article. It was a short article. It said "Cogito ergo sum," that was developed by Descartes. And, I think, therefore I am. And the person writing the article said, yeah, but he didn't think up the language. And so as a result, he couldn't even phrase the phrase without the benefit of someone else. It's not just him. And that's true for all of us. Every time we look at a self-made man, we can identify the grit, the tenacity, and the perseverance, and we can respect that. But we also have to respect the fact that they probably had help along the way. They probably had mentors that showed them what to do. They probably had partners that they worked with in order to make sure that areas that perhaps they were weak in, or areas that they didn't have the ability or the time to take care of, they enlisted the assistance of others to do that. No one is a self-made man. No one is self-made, 100%. It does not minimize the grit, the tenacity, the perseverance, but it helps put in perspective that for those of us who are trying very hard to make progress, specifically for myself, as I am trying very hard to make progress, that I have to let myself remember that I'm probably not going to make it alone, that I'm going to need other people to help me along the way. And so for everybody else that's trying to make progress, the same is true. We're going to need help along the way. So don't be afraid to ask for it. Don't be afraid to receive it. It does not minimize your grit, your tenacity, your perseverance. It doesn't minimize any of that. It just helps us remember that we all need each other if we're going to really be successful at this thing called life. I hope this is useful for you. It's something that I've been thinking about a lot and struggling with in some ways. And we'll talk about more of that later, I guess. In the meantime, this has been the Path to Progress for today. Share this video with somebody that you think could benefit from it. Share the video so that we have more people coming along with us on the Path to Progress. In the meantime, my name is Todd Wente. Nullum diem. We'll see you next time.